Hi, how y'all doing? It is May the 3rd, 2025. Here in Ontario, Canada, it was white, gray all day up until about now, and the sun's kind of shining through. We got some blue colors, right? But like with a veil of white around it, so it's not popping blue. So yeah, temperature is about 13, I think. So it's warm. It's not a nice feel to the day though. There's a chill in the air, right? They finally posted. Excuse me. I gotta tickle my throat. They finally posted the Schuman again, right? 63 with a 5-hour blackout. So yeah, they missed 2 days. I wonder why. Um, I slept good last night. As far as I recall, I didn't wake up at all to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. That's unusual. I went to sleep pretty fast. Felines tried to get me up at 6, but I refused and I slept till 7. So yeah, I don't understand what's going on in the some spiritual communities that are online. They're saying that uh, uh, when you're at a higher frequency, you don't need to eat as much, you don't need to sleep as long, stuff like that. Nothing's changed for me, right? But then I only eat once a day, dinner. I'll have peanuts or something, earlier in the day. So, yeah. Last night I had the munchies big time. I had a bowl of chocolate ice cream and a handful of peanuts, right? Or 2 handfuls of peanuts after I had my dinner. So, yeah, it's not hitting me like it's hitting others. I don't know why, but you're not supposed to compare yourself to others anyway, are we? Nah. You see the video of Israel burning? The fake Israel over there? Because real Israel's in Arizona, right? 30 mile an hour, or what was it, 30 mile an hour winds pushing it through and all this, right? They're made it a state of emergency. They've been asking other countries to help them and stuff like that. What do you think that's all about? See, I remember reading a post or something that said that Trump or the Ark of the Covenant was in Mar-Lago, and Trump sent it back over there to the fake Israel. All right? So who knows? Because, like, everybody else says it's in Ethiopia being guarded by, I don't know what to call them, men, right? Nobody's allowed in there and stuff like that. So who knows, right? I just find it quite the coincidence that stuff like that happens, all right? Same as I see another video today that um, the crease is cracking. There's a great big crack. Well, not great big enough, right? Through walls and buildings and streets and roads and everything like that in Greece. So, what do you think that is? See, all these earthquakes and everything are manipulated, right? The weather, the trail, the storms, everything, right? The volcanoes, everything. So, I remember watching a video of Gina looking at Iceland when all those fissures were opening for all the volcanoes, right? And they evacuated people. And she was noticing all the ships in the sky at night on her webcams, right? Because she does that stuff, right? Records it and stuff for hours. And they were spaceships, and I believe that they were stopping it, right? Because that comes down to that what everybody's saying. Not everybody, a lot of people are saying about the big earthquake coming, because that's been a program our whole life, right? The Ring of Fire, all that, right? You get taught that in school and their fake geography and all this, right? So, where am I going with this? Um, everything's been dialed back. They wanted to create havoc, right? They wanted to destroy everything for their reset. But the good guys got a hold of the machine, maybe it's the Ark, and dialed back as much as they could. They couldn't stop it. So stuff was still going to happen. It's still happening, but not to the extent where they wanted it to, right? Devastation. So I wonder if that's all part of that. I don't know. It's just what I was thinking about earlier, right? It's quiet here too. Don't see a lot of birds. I've seen some seagulls, but that's it. Neighbors aren't out making noise yet. No children making noise. I think it's cute some nights, right? I'll be sitting here, and I think they're probably around 7 and 8, 9-year-olds, right? They get on outside on the street or on the sidewalk and start yelling at the cars, honk, 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 right? I had to listen the first time. I was like, what the heck is that? And then I started hearing people honking their horn and stuff, right? And I was like, right on, the children must need their vibration raised, right? Because we do things without knowing, right? It's your soul that makes you do it, kind of thing. And then I heard them out there last night, but they only got like 2 people to honk for them, and then they gave up and they were gone. But it put a big smile on my face. I was like, oh, the children need some positive energy, right? The energy, even though the Schuman's at 65 with a 5-hour blackout, still feels kind of like a heavy energy day, right? Feels like get up and go and do things. I just didn't feel like it. I wanted to do something, but I don't know what to do. Nothing that I can't put off till tomorrow, right? So I decided, forget it, right? And I've just been watching YouTube and thinking, right? And yeah, got some negative thoughts, not thoughts, but like voices that I won't comply with. They're not mine, you know? I must be getting psychic messages from the conscious collective. So yeah, I know well enough just to push that away, right? It's not who I am. It's not my thoughts. So I don't accept them. I don't consent to them. And then it stops for a while, and then it'll start again later. And because this is stupidest stuff, right? And I thought, I wonder what this is. But maybe that's what that is. The collect, who was it? I was listening to some astrologer, he's a young man, and he was, well, 30 something. And he was saying how this happened, or this is going to happen, right? You get more, I'm tongue tied today, getting more ESP, extrasensory perception, I can't think of the words. So we must be getting reset or upgraded. That's what happens when you forget stuff, right? It's because you don't need it anymore. You've got new information. You're just not aware of it yet, kind of thing. So you need it. So maybe like what I was trying to put out, this spit out there, is what's happening, right? My friend stopped over, smoked a joint with me last night, Tass, right? She needed a confidant. She just wanted to check in, make sure there was no news going on in the realm that she wasn't aware of, right? She's awake. And she's 20 years younger than me. And so we talked for a little bit, and then off on her way she went. And she phoned me earlier. She lost some money out of her pocket or something. She asked me if I'd go look in front of her door because she was driving. She had just left. I went, nothing. Right? But there's a lot of neighbors in the back, so I'm sure it's gone. So I talked to my oldest son. He got a room to rent, so he's not homeless anymore, which is good, right? Yeah, it is. So that's about it for me. Ascension symptoms today. As soon as I woke up in the rise, my ears have just been ringing so loud, right? My spine's icky. my teeth, my foot, my knee, my legs were bothering me earlier. They seem to have calmed down. They're not quite so agitated. But yeah, I'm older. Schuman's kicking me. Or the Ascension, something like that. Moon phase is the first quarter today, I believe. So that's all I got to talk about. I just wanted to get on here, tell you that the Schuman was 63 with a 5-hour blackout. Fully in on my day a little bit. I'm going to go make my dinner in a little bit here. Tomorrow I think I might go out. As long as the energy permits. You know what I mean? Every day I'm stronger than the day before. Every day my heart is lighter than the day before. Every day we raise the frequency of love higher than the day before. I love you all's consciousness. My voice is doing that weird thing again too. I love you as a consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay, bye.